nobody. There you go. Now there's your pin situation. You grab the heel, you can lift that leg, step under it, over the other inside that chart. And as far as I'm concerned, fellas, when you work this move, that's where you finish it. You don't finish this move until you get your inside leg jerk, back, or you pin hold on. Okay, when you reach across, get the heel, and when you come underneath with the inside leg jerk, you go that far. That's the end of the takedown. Then you're going to score points. If like well, you believe you say this, Jimmy, I've heard it said plenty of times before. When in this school, I said, well, tell me what you guys do. Do you spend any time working on a wizard? No, we don't do that, Coach. Well, okay. Do you spend any time working on a position? No, we don't do that either. I said, well, if you work on what's your favorite takedown? But everybody didn't see it. Then we head outside. All of them. Well, what if I told you the inside was better? And we don't do that. I mean, like, I think it'd be really easy for me to write down what they did do, because it isn't too good to have much. It's really shame because you can't full of eagerness, full of this bigger, and got no way to do anything with it. Okay? Most wrestling, most pinning goals are really not hard. They flow. And I want them to flow because if it goes the way they want to flow, you just run into it. It's like you're not forcing anything, you're going with the pressure and you get together. Right? Now, just so you don't forget, I want the guy down flat on his belly, I want you to stick a Turk on him. I want you to reach across, get off the wrist in your hand, underneath, grab your wrist, and just pull him over. Don't try to pin him, just pull him over, and get your three and take it back. Get three more and take it back. And now, if you think there's a point where you can stop it in there, well, try to, see what happens. That wrong hand. There you go. Oh, wrong elbow's out of the back. Look at that. There you go. I'd hang on to that wrist, too. If your other hand. Yeah, I'd hang on to that. And that makes you feel tighter, I think. Hang on to that wrist and you grab your own wrist. I think it's best if you do because it feels tighter. Now, just one to his back. Boom. There's 3 points. There's 3 points. Okay? He goes over and you do it again, and again.
Left piece should be over the top there.
Grab your wrist. Grab your wrist. Now tee out for me. Tee out, run this way. There you go. There you go. There you go. Now, just while we're doing this, let me show you this, because there's something you can do here. How many times have you been here and I know how many times have you ever been here? I know you're going to be here. From a loose arm to a dual one, you're going to be here. Okay? Your biggest safety here is turn perpendicular to the man. Take turn, they'll get in trouble. If I get a guy here, and I don't even have to break him down, but I think normally you will. You're going to break him down, okay? Now, I'm going to grab that wrist, and come right there, and here's my points. There's nothing you can do. I can score all the points I want to here. I'll go back, or I can even change this into a pin. Or I can go back, and I can come back again. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Question. What you was talking about a while ago was what right here is where we were. If you're here like this, and you got this leg hook, and you break your guy down, 9 times out of 10, if you talk like I am with my left leg, the guy will grab it. And he does it, come behind his head. You go.
That's not a good time down there.
That's not a hard hold to do. That looks like a nickel hold, but it's not. It's a very solid hold, but it's not hard to do. A little strain on your knee, but not enough to hurt you. But you can still score with it. Okay? Now listen to me now, and I really believe what I'm telling you. I don't think pinning is a matter of knowledge. I think pinning is an attitude. the more knowledge you have to go with the attitude, the easier it is. But you either have an attitude to 10 or you don't have it. Can you train it? Yeah, you can train it. You can learn it. How do you learn it? Practice. Everything you do, you finish to a ball. Every takedown, you finish to a ball. Every reversal, you finish to a ball. If you work a switch, you finish to a ball. Because you finish in the trot, drop the knee, lift it, step across the inside leg turn, boom. And if you don't do that, and you go out on the mat, you won't go through your falls. I'm just a great believer in men are creatures of habit. What you habitually do, you're going to continue to do. You're going to do more than anything else. So if your practices are centered around pinning man, but you pin a man every time you work a hole where it's possible, pretty soon that's the way you wrestle. I'm telling you, it's true to be something. Question?
22.
Wouldn't kill?
Yeah.
Any questions at all?
Can you show me that
Leg cradle?
Yes, sir.
You want to see it on Brenner, or you want to see it on you?
Why don't you
I just want
Why don't you just do one? Just get somebody here, back a bit farther. Okay, you've got in, your leg inside. Now remember this, fellas. Here's the thing you want to learn to do here is this. If I get in this position, my protection comes to turn perpendicular to you. So if I get in that position, I want to be perpendicular to you with my hips into you. That's what screws you up. Now, with those hips into you, you can actually throw them in there harder and knock him down. So knock him down with your hips up. There you go. Now, you kind of come forward with this leg like you just meant, and you grab it. When he does, come over his head with it. Now, then put your foot, turn that way and pull your legs together. There you go. Look at, there you go. There it is. Wasn't that hard? It's not hard though to do. It scores quick points, I'll guarantee you that. He has to give you two or 3 points. I mean, there's no way he can not give you points, should he? Will the referee not call that control?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
And so it's not really hard. Oh, if you look at it, you go, oh, there's a big hole. No, that's not the first thing I'll do to you if I get into that position because it's so easy to score with it. Also, if I get in that position, the same leg as I reach over now, get that wrist, get across the head, and turn me that way. Okay? Also, remember your free leg over. In there again. Same position again. Okay? Let's say he does a loose one. You're the wizard man. Okay, you got him the wizard. He does a loose arm. Okay. He does a loose arm, you block him off, cross over. Cross over the body before he comes back on you. Start again. Don't let him come back. You block him off. Okay, he tries. There. Now turn perpendicular. There you go. Now, I want you to straighten your leg out, throw your hips into him, arch, throw your hips into him, and as you start over, just start this free leg over. So when you get to a free leg hit, you go into the cradle. Okay? Look at that cradle, right? Go the other one! You little dummy! There you go. There you go. Now put the back of your head under the jaw. Under the jaw. There you go. Now, if that kicks, he hurts himself. Dummy?
He's not so little, coach.
Isn't it? Yeah. Okay, did you feel it?
Yes, sir.
Can you show me that one cradle one time? Because I didn't get this.
Which cradle?
You did. The leg cradle.
The leg cradle. You should. No, you show him one better. But it's really not hard. Right? It's really not. In other words, okay, he loose arm, you cross over. Now, you knock him down with your hips. Now, the leg, now you can run in there with his knee, and it just, even if he doesn't grab, it doesn't matter. Come right over his head with that knee.
Oh, I see.
It's not hard, it just looks hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, total dummy to do it, we just proved it. Okay? Question? Try it, you never know. You really don't know whether you play. In fact, let me show you something. Brendan, you wrestle both freestyle and okay, grab it. You do it, Travis can grab it. Okay, put it, get from the inside like that. I'm going to show you something now. This is pretty advanced, but I would say you guys don't need to do this. Now, cross over his back. It's like you would end it up there. Okay, now, you want to score. Let me show you something. You may have to move the guys over there. You should have taken him across his back. Now, you're going to dive your body that way and sort of kick as you come over there so he goes over his back. You got me? You're going to go that way hard, but you're going to make him spin. Okay, now take off. Look, I don't want you spinning. I want you just going out there. You just take your body out there. Don't go as sort of anything. And as you do, put some pressure on that leg you got over there. Go ahead, dive out there. Got this side. Go on. Now take that leg right on over. Take it right on over.
This one?
Yeah. There you go. Go on.
Keep spinning.
Keep going. There you go again. Now do it again. Boom. Knock him over. Now take off. Lift him. Boom. There's two more. Take him over. There you go again. Okay.
Did you have a reel off that?
Yeah, the guy that wrestled for me a few years ago is a NASCAR photographer now, he's making lots of money and traveling all the world. But he would throw that a split or a split from that situation. He'd go almost like a cross body. Actually, he would lay back on it and lock at the knee or below. Not there, he'd go the other way. He'd put his hands the other way. No, like you're doing a switch on that side. There and there, especially if this guy was trying to base up. Try to stand up. Okay, the other way. If he caught him there, no, lock your hands. What's your SAT score? Lock your hands. And then he just start, and he rolled whichever way that they wanted to go.
I don't know, I've never used this, but I've been shown it come in here. I can't remember what it's called.
Somebody call it Cobra, camel, just to try it out.
Here.
You know what? I love that hole, but I've had better luck with it taking a guy and doing it this way. I'm not going to say what you did. That's good. What you did is good. So I've had more luck, personally, doing this.
Up here. Take it back up.
I take it backwards, yeah. And I think it's just kind of a choice of how you feel. I don't think it really matters so much as long as what you're doing, you feel good with it. What you did there wasn't wrong at all, but it's just I've had more luck. The main thing is I think I can control your face.
You bring them straight up.
I bring them straight up and right to the... There you go, Buckle. Remember then not to go to the knee. There you go. You learn. Slowly learn.
Just swallow it. Yeah. No.
You still want that fish on the man?
Okay. There you go. Yes, set. Okay, get in there again.
What's your last name?
Get it again, glad you did. Now, back, sucker dragon. Get it over, sucker dragon. Grab it with your left foot, take it right on. Now, sucker dragon, there you go. Don't ever grab that arm with the head on. Never do this, just literally crunch it out. You do that and don't crunch it, you sucker dragon, I think if you do that,
Okay. You're showing coming right here.
Where do you look? I like to have my thumb across the jaw and get a set cut and my elbow touching my hip. There's what I like.
that's
Now,
fine.
you can do the same lock.
I went.
Yeah, I like the lock and step, do your step, hop, and drop. There you go, it's still there.
See, look, there's almost something you can do for every position that you get. You do something good from here, you do something bad. You do something good from here, you do something bad. Do a great deal of Greco implants. He's very close with his hips and in real tight with a guy which is really good freestyle hook stop. But I don't do a lot of things that he would do because I'm not interested in trying to throw you. I'm interested in trying to get you. So, you know, see, it's sure it's sort of what they are.
Get off me.
So,
Get off me.
There you go. Nice, sorry, this doesn't make I think I can go along with that. You know, I haven't. I don't think I can do it.
No, yeah, it is okay, it's time to wait this around. I don't think it's okay. Now you're teaching them.
Okay, let's go home, eat, take a shower, whatever you gotta do. Okay.
Hi, my name's Travis Puckett, and you're gonna see me get the crap beat out of me today. See you later.
I just ate Chinese. I'm about to throw up. Maybe that's not it.
Take a breath. Okay, I just, he just, I know he's gonna move out of town, he acts like we're getting a divorce or something, it seems like.
He's fine last night.
You have a game tonight? You don't know? I have no uniforms in there. Yeah, this gentleman is gonna, Mr. Chambers gonna help get you guys back to the dorm. I find out that, some other good citizens that are part of the SCA camp are stripping their husbands.
You can, turn free to the wall. You move, Tom, maybe see if you can keep him from getting out of there. Don't be crooked knees. You're good. Okay, get set. Bob top man, get close now. Ready? Go! Okay, again. Bob man, move around. Move your stance coming to different positions. There's about 4 of them you know you can do. So see what you can do. Go! Okay, again. Fellas, if you can stop the guy and get his feet out, you can't rustle him. You want to control a man just like a snake. Don't control his head and control his tail end. Don't grab the whole man. You want to stop his feet from moving, you want to stop his head from moving. One way or the other, you're going to keep him where you want him. Ready? Go!
About all we do.
Okay? One more and then change. Go! Okay. Other man. The only thing you can do is get somebody to practice with you, somebody to start with. After you've done this a couple hundred times, you'll feel it yourself. Close as fast. Get your knee right down close. Go! Okay. Here we go again. Go! Here again. Go! Get off. Okay. One more. Go! Okay. Tom man, break him down. Break him over his arm. Grab it with your tight waist arm. He's going to grab the wrist. I'm telling you that it's instinctive for him to do it. When you bring him down, you grab that inside wrist. He's going to reach down and grab it with you because he's going to want to get wrist control enough to get out of there. As soon as he does, hook it, get forward, pinch him. Then you can take the arm across, come in and block his head until you're locked at. Okay, here we go. break him down, break him over his arm. First thing you did. So near arm, it starts out as a near arm hook. Okay, he grabs your wrist. As soon as you get down, he grabs your wrist. There, hook it. Now get forward and pinch it. There, now there's the pin. There you go, fuck it. There you are. There you go. Now lock your hands and make sure that you put your head on the side of the arm. Make sure it goes on the side of the arm, clear to the mat. Fuck it, put your head on the side, the right side. And all that's about. There you go. There you go. Okay, same man one more time. Okay. Okay, ready? Go. Let you down, get that wrist, you grab it. Hook it, pinch him, there you go. No, it's not hard to pin. There you go, fucker. There you go. Okay, now listen to me. Listen to me. It's not hard to pin. It's easier to pin some guys than it is to beat them. Because guys they don't expect to never get on the back, and when they do, they don't know how to get up, and they never practice it. It's not that hard, but you got to work at it. Once you get down where you know what you're doing right here, you're going to pin a lot of people you wouldn't dream of pinning. Because the hooks are open all the time. Once you learn what you're doing, and you learn 3 or 4 different ones, and then all of a sudden you're going to know 15 of them, because you're going to teach them yourself. Other man, it's an attitude. You must think pinning if you're going to do it. You think it. Go! There you go. There you go. Okay. You don't want that head on the side of the arm. You got to hold it right down. Clear down the floor. Let's go again.
Coach Buba,
Yes, sir.
what is keeping your head on the same side of the arm?
Well, it's the way you've got the most pressure on you. You put that head over there, then you can really lock him up. If you get over his body, you can't lock his head as tight.
Okay.
Just you got to do it one time and feel the difference if you're running with your head on the side or your head over your body. Okay, here we go again. Ready? Go! There you go.
You have to start with
There you go. There you go. Okay. On your feet. Guys behind you. Got that hand. You're standing up. Now, fellas, I really don't care how you take him to the mat as long as it works for you, but I do know this. It's awful hard sometimes to lift a guy and take him down. You start trying to lift him, he hooks you, and all kinds of things happen. First thing, sometimes you're so tight, you lose him. I'm going to tell you that some of those other things don't work. But I'm telling you this, take him backwards. If you decide you want to take him backwards, you take him towards the side of the free arm. Because when he hits the mat, now he has nothing free to work with. He's laying on the one thing that was free. If you take him the other way, which everybody does, if he's any good, he'll switch you when you hit the mat. He'll hit you with a switch, scoot his butt out, and you lose it. So always take him towards the side of the free arm if you're going to take him backwards. If you take him forward, just the opposite. Take him towards the side of the tied up arm, and you're better off. Doing it just like that. Don't care, you can try it all you want. But now, I'm not telling you have to do what I did. What I did, you saw, show them what I did here again, just so you remember. I take the knee on the inside and a foot on the inside and the knee on the outside, and you can't move your foot. That's not the only way to do it. There's other ways. So whichever way you want to do that works for you, do it. But this time I want to take him towards the tied up arm. Ready? Okay? Go. Now, finish it up. Finish it up. You grab your wrist, there you go. Now, if you, okay, there you go, thumb up. That one up. Before that, you want that thumb up there on that right hand. No, get stick through. Thumb up. There you go. There's your leverage. You put your palm up. You can't hold them in. Now, one leg's up, remember.
Oh, yeah.
Now, it's always up until you change to your hook. Now it goes down into his face. Around. Okay. Do it again. Same man.
Did you say taking the same side of the arm you have or the opposite
Yeah.
side?
Take him to the arm. The side of the arm is tied up. If you're taking forward. Okay? All right. Do it again. But take him down. However you feel like you want to do it, I don't care. Just slow it down a little bit. Just exactly slow it down a little bit and do each part individually. Then put it together faster as you go. There you go. Now the knee is face, just rotate. There you go. Reverse that. Okay, the other hand. One guy do it twice. Here we go. Okay. Either way you want to take it. Take it backwards if you want to. Take it towards his free arm if you do. Ready? Go! In his face, there you go. There you go. Okay, one more time. One more time. Okay. One more time, ready? Go. Okay. On the mat. On the mat. Referee in position. Okay. You're going to bar his arm this time. You break him down. You're going to get that same arm. You're going to bar it this time. You're not going to grab the near wrist. You're going to get the bar arm. Now, we're going to start here again in just a minute. I want you to make sure you get the bar arm hook down. Bar his arm, what's the first thing you do once you bar? The first thing you do if you're going to hold it at all.
Block.
You got to block it. If you don't block it with your knee, you're not going to hold it. You're going to rip it away from you. If you start wrestling with a guy and you realize that you feel him block your arm, elbow, he blocks your elbow with his knee on the arm, you can bet your buddy probably knows what he's doing, so you better be careful. Now, new people block it. You can always tear it loose. Okay, block it, get forward, put both hands on the arm. Let's see you finish up a bar arm hook. Then you can turn it back. Go ahead, on your own. The bar arm on it. There you go. Get forward and block it. There, block it. No, just get the bar with your left arm. You keep that left arm and you're on the bar. Come forward and block it with your knee. There you go. Going around a little more. There you go. There you go. Now put your shoulders back. Now come around, block his head. Now other knee up. Right knee's up. There it is. Now hook it. Hook it. On the hook right there. Hook the arm. Hook the elbow.
All right.
No, the other way. You gotta hold it first. You're not gonna get that far with it till you hook it first. Do it again. Now, right there, now, even there, I want your left hand through the thumb up. Now, I want the elbow forward at an angle more forward. Well, no, the other way. There's your hook. Now, the right knee is up. His right leg wants to be up brace. Okay, hold it right there, right there. Now, fellas, listen to me. Listen to me. If you want to learn to do this, if you want to have confidence in doing it, here's where you learn. You get a partner at home, you put this on him, and you say, okay, now, what can you do? Well, there's nothing you can do. You're down and he's got control of your head, and there's nothing that you can do. Now, when you find that out, you're not going to be afraid to get here. Right now, without really knowing what you're doing, you get a little bit afraid to get forward because you're afraid you're going to lose a guy. The reason you don't lose him is because he's learned how to control his head. The man's not going far without his head. Right as your he changes his hand. When he changes his hand, he comes in, the knee goes in the face. Now, when the knee goes in the face, you're not trying to just be a badass, but you want to be tough. You squeeze his head between your knees. You make it hurt a little bit, because then he's not going to fight you. Then as you rotate around, you bring his head with you, then right there you go to your reverse half. There you go. Lock it up and just hold him there for.
Were you saying that you put your head to this side?
Well, now it doesn't. Right now, if I was there, I'd put my head under his head, under his jaw. Right there. In fact, if you will take what you're doing right there and bury your face right into the God, like right here, just bury your face. It slows him down to a snail's pace. He can't hardly do anything when you do that. You leave your head out of the way from the guy when you're trying to pin him. He gets up on your face with his hand, he'll cause you all kinds of trouble. You bury your head right in the crook of his neck and see what he can do.
How many of you guys have trouble pinning people when you get here? Anybody?
Yeah, everybody.
I know I had trouble all in high school. I'd get kids to their back here and I'd be like, I didn't know how to finish it. I mean, I didn't know than this one out. People fight real hard here. We get real antsy when we're back, especially guys that are used to being there.
Yeah, and so you put your face right in here and bury down. I'll tell you what, he's not going to do much. Okay? Question? Okay. Now, take it up. I'll show you what so many kids gravitate to, and this is something they'll learn. You'll learn on your own if I let you go. But let's go ahead and learn it now. This is what so many of them will gravitate to when you teach this stuff. They do it by themselves even if you don't tell them to. Okay? I'll just go ahead and start with it. I'm pretty going to bring you down to your bar. Okay? Come right here. Now, most times you're going to be on that bar. In fact, I don't want that arm out. I want that arm under you. Because there's no way I can get value with that arm under you. If I get that arm out, and you raise it too high, the referee get all excited. I don't want that to happen to you, okay? Now, here's what's going to happen. When I get on the side here and I block this and I tug on this a little bit, he thinks he wants my arm out. I'm going to be my weight on it so he can't do that. Okay, when that happens, come in the crotch and you hit right on top of his hip and here's your cheek points. You know what I'm talking about. The little tip points. I'm going to score 2 or 3 points with it. It's easy to do. Why? Because his weight's coming towards you. His weight's coming towards me anyway, so it's real simple to tip him. Okay, so I tipped him. Now, once I tipped him, and I get the points, you'll go back. So when he goes back, look what I do with my bar and hook. I just come right into it. I didn't stop anywhere, I just came right into it. Here we go. Follow me? One more time. Got a bar. It's under it. And I pull it a little bit so he would push his weight into it. You got me? And you've got to be careful how far he does it, because he can make the hook real easy for me here by just doing this. Or you can do this. See what I mean? What happens to it? Once you understand hooks, once you understand exactly what I mean, if I get forward, hook forward, and block the head. It's a whole new world. Put his chin here up there on top of the guy. Careful his head, real high, no matter what's going on. Because you now know how to control the man. How many times have we been yelled at for getting too high on the guy? Get that guy. Put it there after he has it. It's because every time you ever got high before, you lost him. Why? Because you didn't control the head. And the head's controlled by hooking forward and blocking it. So you gotta learn. Once you do, then you just start flowing into these things. everything a guy does, if he leaves an arm out, he's in trouble. It's like Granby, for instance. Used to wrestle everywhere. I taught a lot of Granby kids because they went to Michigan State when I was coaching. They'd set out to do a Granby. Block your hip. Radman was probably as good for the Grammy as ever was, national champion. Every time he tried to grab me, I'd hit him with a hook. Because I'd block his hip. And then I'd control his head. It's all over. So many things a guy does, it just doesn't matter. There's so many, just any way you can hook it on. It just doesn't matter. Okay, so I got a bar. And he flattens out and turns away from it. Okay, a tippy. Now people call these cheap points. The fellows, the rule book's never going to put that in there. It's not going to say 20 years from now, yeah, blue ball one, he has some cheap points in there. It's points. When I score them, you see what I'm doing with my knee here? I'm pinching his thigh. Okay. Now when we go back, look where my shoulder goes immediately. Where's my shoulder go? Right in his back. I come forward, rock his head. There's my hook. There's my hook. What can he do? What would be your motion here?
Me?
Yeah, what would you want to do?
I'll try it down between your legs. That'll be good.
See, when I thought you start scooting, I know this is what I'm going to change to my hook. I mean, I can hold you here. If I feel you start scooting much, down, you're dog meat. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's see you get your partner. You go to a bar. Guy turns his hip towards you. Come in the crotch, put him up on your thigh and tip him. Okay. Get on the side of the bar. Get on the side of the bar. Now tip him on that. Turn your head. Come around, get around here.
Oh, this one?
No. Come around here. Around up this way. Okay, now, no, the bar. Just the other way. You come through them. Come over there. You reach. Oh, there's your bar. Now block it.
Work on this.
No, there. Now. He turns his neck towards you, like that, so he keeps his weight on it. Now come in and crotch.
Now slowly.
Round from the back.
Once here, and here at the time.
No. From the side, reach in the back. There you go. Now put your left knee right up against his hip. Left knee up against his hip. Move him back there. Now load him up on you. Pull him right up on top of you. There's your tip right there. There it is. Now pinch the thigh of the other leg. There. Now once you get your tip, now you go back to his belly. Now go right to your hook, right there. Just put your shoulder in his back. Go right around his head. Lock his head with your knee. There. Now change. There's your hook. Now do you want to pin it? Hang on to it. Knee up. Remember. There's your hook right there. Now flip forward. Rotate around. There's your there. Oh, you can go that way. You can go that way. Probably won't. Okay.
Keep pinching that leg.
Okay.
Use this to bring it up. Elevate this up. You want both hands trying?
Yeah. What you both do. Okay. Let me see it again.
Okay, wait, stop. Slow down. Go back to this.
There you go. Now, come in the crotch. Now put your left knee back against this. There. Now you're going to get your points. Now when you get your points, you then go back to the belly. Now throw your shoulder in his back. There you go. Go on forward. Right into the head. And then leg up. There it is. There you go.
Here, now move it. Keep
There you
rotating.
go. There you go.
Now you
There it is, Travis. There it is. Whoops, okay now.
Ready on through. This arm.
Now that was probably good enough. When you come into that arm with this arm here, you don't stop here. You just here.
It's just this.
When you come from right here,
Remember to keep this
now I've
elbow
got
right
here and I come
here.
here and we kick
Because
this
your
arm.
elbow's here. I had that
Come here.
problem. I was just telling those guys. You know, I get guys out here working this. I go here and pull out. Do what you want to do. Fighting pressures. how much harder it is to hold them.
It's
I'm
just
fighting
so
so
much
long.
difference.
Here,
There's
watch.
older than
Look at
another.
the pressure. It's not.
Now, let me show you something. Show all you guys something that happens. So finally, you just gotta learn what to do. When you come here,
I just keep that elbow back. And you start tightening.
you come here. I don't want this arm going here. Twist that out a little bit, you see. When you take this, I don't want this hand going here. Every hook goes forward. I don't care which hook it is, it's gonna go forward. 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 I mean, forward. That's part of the hold that you're putting on your head. If the hook isn't forward, the pressure isn't there between that pin and blocking his head to hold it. You take a lot of guys, you come here, they're so loose, that they'll loose arm right there, they'll get that arm, yeah, right there. It'll happen to you. I mean, the guy pulls that arm under like you can't do, let's see you do it when you go forward. If he does it when you go forward, you don't even have any bones. You just got to move his body directly at once. Okay? Now, do you feel it? Okay. Now, next thing, here's what a lot of kids gravitate to. They come right here with this bar. Break the guy down, they come right here. They come right here, just like this. And you get the arm up. Go right across. Sometimes it's bent, sometimes it's under. Doesn't matter. They get this right here. See where my elbow is? That keeps him from turning into me very much. Doesn't it? Doesn't it? Right. You can't turn. Here we go. It's a hook, it just doesn't, it's just not that hard to do. I mean, it puts so much pressure on you, but when you put that elbow, you got it back. He's kind of hoping you just get out of it. Okay? Okay. Travis will see you do it. Now this is what guys do without even telling them. This is what a lot of guys will end up going to without even telling them. Bar now. Start with a bar. Bar. There you go. Now you turn over this way. You come around and you kind of turn over this way. That helps choke. They don't run it back. Now you get that arm out. Once you get down enough to get the other arm on, you just go. Go in it. There it is. Now, the only thing I would tell you I would like is I really don't want you ever going to a half Nelson. I'd much rather you go to a reverse half Nelson. A regular half Nelson from there, the problem with it is, too often the arm is underneath you and the guy will throw you off, and I don't want to take a chance on that. So personally, I'd throw the half Nelson out. I'm not going to tell you to, but I'd rather use a reverse half. Anytime I use a regular half, I can use a reverse half. The difference is you can count a regular half, you can't count a reverse half. If you take a reverse half and do just what he did a while ago with his head, put your face right down in the crook of his neck and bear down on him, you'll shut him completely off. He won't even budge. Too many people don't do that. Too many people get in here and go over the back. Too many people, you get a guy here and they got the Nelson and this arm's under here, and they wonder why they can't hold you. I can't hold him here. You can't hold him in there. You take little guys, why don't they just learn it off the bat? They don't. Okay? Well, I don't care if his arm's here, if I do a reverse half, because when I come here, I'm going to come, you can't bridge. Most guys leave their head up there, first thing you got to push it on his face. You push it on his face enough, first thing you get the space between you, and then he fights out of it. If you put your face in there, I'll fight. How do you move? I mean, you can't move. It's crazy, but it's true. Question here. All right. Let's get that. Go right straight to that bar. Turn your, put the elbow in his back. So you got some more there. As soon as you get that up, set that other forward and put him on the back. Let's go. Mix arms on the piece.
Yeah.
Put your elbow on.
Yeah, put your elbow up there, it'll come out. There it is. Now don't pull it up too much. You don't want to be, that's up. There you go. See, there you go. There it is. And you're going forward with it. You got it. You got it.
Are you not allowed to raise it up too much like this?
Yeah, you can't raise it too high. Yeah, or. Different thing, okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Greg, I didn't look at that. You don't want to raise it too high. Or you get referees all the time. If I come in here and I start doing this, they're gonna really get excited. If I just get behind up, get this through now, nobody says anything. And it's a bear. If you work on it, you can do that the rest of your life, or your rest of your college. If you put all your effort in one spot, you can hurt yourself. We spend too much time traveling all over. I want the internet sales. I'm not the rest of the whole. Understand? All the pressure makes one spot. You can get good at this. You really can get good at this. We've got one of them done. I learned that good pressure is down there. I learned the same thing goes out with the rest of the week. I work the same way with both sides. Pretty control. I don't control guys. I don't typically turn it with forever to control. That's what they do. I don't think, well, why not do it freestyle? That's right. Because turn you, oh, yeah, then they had to take it down. Put that one, I got to get it. I will score everything I can. You got me? Okay. Come here, you guys. Get a little closer. Get in there, you can partner around. I'm going to bust your head in a minute. Right, now, when you see your arm, bring you down and get the grip on that bar. Now, there you go. There you go, Bucky. Just shake your butt, Bucky. Okay, let's see you do it. That bar on it. Put the bar on it. Commit. Yeah, rotate that back in there. Get that big arm up, run that hook forward. Now reverse half. Reverse half. You got a rubber half on it. There you go. Put your face down in there. Okay, there. Now please, you guys, please start putting your face down in there. Start putting your head down in here so hard. I mean, you bear down so hard that, I mean, it's little. You bear down harder than you just normally do it. In fact, get your partner here a second. Everyone, get your partner. Get him on his back and reverse half. Okay? Get your partner, get him on his back and reverse half.
You first.
Now, you top guys, get your reverse half on him, and I want you to put your face down in that groove of his neck. Bear down. You follow him out and tell him what you think. Right? Now, reverse it.
Oh!
Okay, come on, reverse it at the other end. Hey, why not do something as simple as going to save a lot of problems, huh?
He said
Well, it doesn't have to hurt to work. It just shuts him down. I don't think you can bridge. Can you bridge? What? Can you bridge there? I can't bridge there. Guy, there's no bridge left. See, it always shuts it off. You almost bridge it on your back.
Yeah, okay. So it gives you very good Try it.
Okay.
I had him here and I was up 2-1 and I was like this and I didn't start tilting me right and stopped every time and you're going back to it. Every single time I can stop it.
Where'd you wrestle in you?
That guy.
Really? Where's that? My cousin wrestled there.
Oh, really? Which cousin there?
Will Puppy?
Oh, he's a cousin. Will's a really good buddy of mine. He got here.
Oh, really?
Really good buddy of mine.
There's some good schools around there. Lindenwood's another good school there.
Yeah.
Too,
Okay. a lot of them.
I've got 2 or 3 kids to limit with it from Oklahoma, but we're not far from home. Now, do you all feel this thing? Look, don't ever pin a guy again, leave your face up in the air. I mean, if you're trying to find your girl, if she didn't do any good, she'll be there when you're done. She's not to keep her up to another. Okay? Keep that face in there, keep, shut him down. Don't let him start blocking and kicking and turning. Shut him down. And most guys, you know, I hate to even admit this. There's an awful lot of guys that will quit. When they get down to that point, they quit. There's not too much left to do anyway. You see, you're probably going to get pinned whether you quit or not, but it's going to make it a lot better for you. Question, anything? The hooks. See, I like to just start thinking about the idea of hooks. Hook forward, get forward, and lock in. I don't care what hook it is. I don't care how you hook an arm or grab a wrist, it's a hook. You know, if you just start thinking about getting forward and blocking the head and looking forward, you can figure this out all on your own. Now, I got a hook here, I call it the Nebraska tip. And the reason I call it the Nebraska tip is I took a team up to wrestle Nebraska when the Shear brothers were there. And boy, did we get a lesson in the Nebraska tip. I mean, it was just one of those things that we weren't quite prepared for because I didn't know that he was doing it. But at the time, it helped with the boy. Here's what they did. They had a bar. And the guy's wrist was underneath his body. They come around here. They come around here and get it. And they come over here. They cross over. And then they change hands right here. Now, you've got 2 directions you're going to be. A lot of times you're going to be turned towards me. If you turn towards me, I'll cradle right here. When I go to cradle, he'll turn away from me, and when he turns away from me, I get right the other way. I hook him right here. And here we go. And you can't get out. You're stuck there. I mean, it may not pin you, but it'll make life miserable for you, and it'll probably be a pin you, because your body will get tired of being there. But you can do it. You can do it from where we get the wrist, where we break the guy down and get the arm hook, right here. You can do it from here. I cross over, and reach through and grab the hook from here. Grab the same wrist. Now, if he's turned towards me, I cradle. If the cradle, when I go to cradle, he'll turn away from me. When he does, no. And then here's my tip. Now, I'm going to tell you this. I always pinch his thigh with my knees. I don't want to be here. Now we get all tied up here. I pinch his thighs with my knee. Now, that kind of controls him and keeps him good too much. Here I am. You follow me? We read that thing all night long. I couldn't believe it. We got a couple guys at 10, and we got a couple guys at 11 and 12. We got a lot of guys that got out of it, but they lost points. And there's a name for it. I just call it the Nebraska tip. But it just reminds me of what happens.
We call it Terrell.
Terrell.
Where we got
Well, Terrell's from Michigan. One of the toughest, meanest little wrestlers you ever see. Mark Terrell, at the University of Michigan. He's a good friend of mine. And he was a player who watched wrestling. The problem was, most time I saw him wrestling our guy, this was days that he kicked hell up there time he was wrestling. 3-time national champion and was a tremendous person too. Okay? Brendan, you want to talk? You're going to break it, you're going to break forward down to a near arm. Near arm hook. You do it from a bar or near anyone. Take it down near arm hook. Okay, you got his hand. Now, cross over his leg, reach through his leg and get the head with the other hand. Now, when you do this, when you do this, you got your hand now, if his body's turned toward you, which a lot of times it is, you go to your cradle. Boom, right there. Now, then if you start going for your cradle, he's going to realize you're out there. He's going to turn his back towards you. When he turns his back towards you, he opens his elbow up and you hook his elbow. And I'll take him right this way. It's almost embarrassing because you know what's going to happen, and there's nothing you can do to stop it. So you won't quit anybody if you're going to score 3 points. Now, once you get your 3 points, find that come on up and make your near arm hook play. to his hip, you got all kinds of stuff. It doesn't matter. Just whatever you feel like you can do, start trying to do it. You know, if I were you, I'd hang on to that wrist, and then you go back, and I go back, and I tip him again, because you get the points again. It'll wear you down, I'm telling you. Well,
Back home too, we do that same kind of tilt there. There's another one we do where you got the, you still got that arm to the crotch, and you
Yeah.
just lift up on it and roll him over his head.
yeah, guys come here and jam a guy in the head. The only thing I'm saying is that when you're wrestling good guys, I don't think you're going to get to them and put your head down enough to tip them over. But if you can, do it. Do it. Jam him right to the back. Let's see you do this. Okay, let's see you get this arm up, change over, change hands, cradle him if he's toward you, look him if he turns away from you. And you got him either way he goes. Normally you will try to cradle first, because he will try to keep you from hooking that arm, so he could have turned into you. When you feel like he's in the cradle, then he'll turn away from you, and that's when you're over the look. Okay, let's get the part of this foot. Okay, now, when you feel that cradle coming back, there you go. Isn't that natural? Huh? Yeah.
Yeah, put it in there.
There it is.
Start putting it out when he comes in.
Jump to the side here.
Well, there's no place to go.
Switch hands up.
Yeah.
Now try it. Now try it.
That's,
Oh,
that's
if he gets that
right.
right,
You
too.
do whatever you
I
got.
recommend keeping the elbow. And then straight push. Yeah.
And there you go. Now pinch the leg with your knees rather than hook it. He's pretty short legs, you may have to hook it. There you go. I think you're better off there. I think you feel better. Okay?
I think it's easier to kick down.
Yeah, that is. Okay. Okay, now. That arm's under. Okay, you have to just look at reach over here. Reach there with your right hand and grab it. Got it? Okay, now cross over. Cross over. Now change hands. Grab that hand. No, don't do it back. Change hands. Okay, now, he's starting towards you.
Kind of lights.
Right there.
What are you doing?
There's a trigger coming.
Oh, you like
Okay?
to- but you're just like staring at the back.
There you go, right there. See?
We'll wait till the rest of the.
That's recording. I was there. I didn't know. Another rest of the
What's going on?
I went up to see him this year. I told him up there putting him. I mean, I spent some time at his house and stuff, and I know Mark and Billy and everybody.
Yeah.
Are you
Okay.
guys on?
No, they're not.
How you feel?
Oh,
Feel it.
I know all of them real
Do it
well.
again. Do it a couple more times, fella. I want you to be sure you can take this home with you. All right, okay? Let's go.
He's weighing like 205 or 210.
I haven't seen him.
Yeah, he got laser
Now, you can dip his leg, but I prefer pinching it. I don't want it just there. Now, yeah, but then you turn it loose if you need to. If you get it all hooked up, it's hard for you to turn it loose. Okay? There you go. There you go.
So is that the way you would do that? Like,
Now it's junior college.
Where's
but didn't Starkey go to like,
He went to
You went to where?
but didn't he go like, I thought he went 1 year out of high school.
Blair.
Yeah,
Aren't they postgraduate? Postgraduate. You can do an extra year in high school.
That's it.
Helps get your grades up.
Now, it's pretty hard. It's pretty hard. Okay? The more you practice, the more you realize what you got to do. You got to pick your spine with your knees and you get it. You got it?
I'm going to be fifth grade.
Yeah.
I might
There you go. There you go. There you go. See, he's already lost his count. He's already lost 3 points. And when you know you get your 3, then I'm not going to say you have to keep hanging on to it. You can come back and play.
You kind of over just right here. Do this. And do this. So take your elbow up like Coach Kubat says. Pushing forward, going forward. It should go up. As opposed to just trying to tilt it back here. Take it like here. Elbow should be up there. Really? And you just with all those hooks, you're putting your elbow in the frame forward. Go ahead and right up here.
You think you should be able to work
Me, I shared from 25 years. Yeah, I'll be able to
How many years eligibility?
Will's got 2 years left too. He's 90. He's at 2 medals.
His shoulders.
I'm thinking he's both. Yeah, he's got pins in one now.
I think it was the same one.
Oh yeah. You fucking too. Little rat, you look like that. Are you gonna hit that game? Yeah. Come on. Are you what is it? Little bossy kid. John Bull, excellent freestyle. You remember the doubles? Yeah, I did.
Well, I never got a chance. The guy grabbed my sleeve, pulled it over my hand. I could never get my hand off the sleeve. Okay, there you go. Okay, back again. Back again, you guys. It was kind of funny. I mean, I was to get beat on level. Well, I couldn't believe it. I couldn't get my hand out of my sleeve. But the problem was nobody had Sambo eat. Nobody had Sambo shirts. So we're borrowing from everybody. And I got one shirt fit up, man. Tried to get me in the sleeve. Too long. But I think I would like Sambo because you can just about do anything you do. You can break arms, break legs. I mean, not that I want to break anything, but pressure is important. And in Sambo, if you make a man give, that's it. He can tap out anytime he wants. And I think it's history. Sambo is nothing but actually Russian self-defense. Russian military self-defense is what Sambo amounts to. And it's a combination of freestyle, folk style, judo, Sambo, Greco, Taekwondo, and judo. It's just a combination of all of them. I think it's tough style. It could be a lot of fun.
They had like youth song.
Oh yeah, it's just not. See, it was an Olympic sport one year when Russia had the Olympics, but it's not been an Olympic sport for a while. But I think it will end up when it being. Taekwondo is going to be an Olympic sport. Judo is an Olympic sport. There's more medals given in wrestling in the Olympics than any other sport, believe it or not. There's 30 given in Sambo, 30 given in judo, 30 given in Greco, 30 given in freestyle, 30 given in Taekwondo. So this is now Olympic sport, for sure. That's a lot of medals. This country doesn't put wrestling on as high a level as the European. If you're a world champion in Europe or in the Soviet Union, which was the Soviet Union, your life's set. You're a pretty wealthy person and your life is set. You're going to be a master of sports. You're going to be teaching your sport, and that's what you'll do your whole life. Over here, it's kind of funny. I tell you this is the truth, but I came home. I was in the Army because I joined the Army to train for the Olympics, so I couldn't afford to train the other way and be able to eat. So I joined the Army for 3 years, and joined the Air Force so I could earn no more money. And managed, train. They sent me west of so I was real fortunate there. I came home on leave back to the Olympics for a week, and came downstairs that first morning, and one of my neighbors was in the house. We live right on Highway 60, and all the farmers stopped at our house. And this farmer was down there. The nickname is Skeeter at home. He said, "Skeeter, where you been, man?" I said, "I've been wrestling again." No kidding, where'd you go this time? I said, I was over the overseas. Well, what done? I said, I was in Lincoln. Oh, yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, how'd you do? I said, I won. No shit, well, come go with me and listen, cows I don't know. It just mean, I mean, it just did pretty well. It's great, but it's time to go to work. So it's a lot different over here, especially with, there's no follow-through here on wrestling. Unfortunately, you can't keep wrestling very easy because it's so hard to train for. Okay. Any questions about the hooks we've done so far? Anything at all? Okay. Now, I want you to go back to a Turk ride. I want you to work your Turk and change your Turk to a hook. Now you can also do what with that Turk? You get that in like we did the other, yesterday. Come and meet the other one, grab your wrist, and take it, put it back and score. So let's add this to it. Okay, we got me down. And I've got a Turk on it. Okay, now I'm on. When you put a near leg on a Turk, now let's remember this. When you put a Turk on a guy and you got your near leg in there, put your feet together. Now when he starts fighting the near leg, he'll kick off a bit. When you kick there, now I got him with the far. Got me? Now I'll turn him no matter what he wants. I can't turn him with the near leg crazy, but I can turn him with this. Now I'm going to turn him over and always stay back from that. And I'm going to get my points on him. Okay? Now he's not going to let me pin him here. He's going to take his foot there, like that. Now once he gets here, I get my points. Now I'm going to change to my hook. See what I got here? Now what I'm going to do with this other leg. See where it went perpendicular to him? Now the other knee is going to come forward on the opposite side. Now what you don't realize is, I can hold him with my knees without him going fast. He tries to go fast, he can't do it. You understand? This is real important. Now, what do? I block his face, here's my lock hat. You score with the Turk, pin with a hook. But it's awful hard to pin a guy with a Turk if you want to survive. It's just hard enough. You'll keep that one shoulder off and it's real hard. Now, the problem you have is bringing that foot forward and doing this. You don't do that, you'll be like this. Now he'll pull you over because you have that brace in there. Go perpendicular. Over time. Okay, now again. Put the near leg on the guy, put your feet together, palm to palm. And let him kick, and he'll kick off that foot. Whoa, now you got the good one. Now he's in trouble. And I think he knows it too, and there's not much way you can fight out of it. So now I'm going to put him on his back with the Turk, and I'm going to get my points. Once I get my points, I'm going to hook the near arm. As soon as I hook the near arm, right here. And you literally can hold him with your